pretty on close to on pretty much, starting at start time here,
Pretty close.
pretty close, pretty close.
Good enough for me.
I wanted to say, well, first of all, I'm kind of impressed. I mean, unless this is somebody who's been around for a while with us, who's been with us for a while. But that Frank Schnooky Pootsie, unless they changed their name, if it's somebody who changed their name recently, kind of knows the terminology, or seems familiar with the, I don't know, the protocol here, or the kind of
Dialect of the coop.
the what?
The dialect of the coop.
Yeah, they seem to be familiar with the coop dialect, and
Coop-elect.
I just thought, I don't recognize this name.
Mhm.
So unless it's somebody who's been with us for a while changing their name, if it is
Franzen.
somebody new, huh?
Maybe that Frank Schnooky Pootsie is a code for Franzen.
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Could be.
And it sounds like that.
Could be. And I was thinking that, oh, actually, I mean, Sean kind of, he's sort of understood what you meant, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, oh, if that's a brand new person and they kind of know the terminology already, I thought, okay, well, they're catching on quickly. Now, what else? Ukatube, or whatever, Ukatube, I think. Was
I think it's Ooktube.
Ooktube. Sorry.
Oh no, Uke. No, you're right. I think. It depends on how one would say.
Well, I was just thinking, since it's kind of like YouTube, it'd be like ukulele, right? It's ukulele.
Right. Well, that's what I was thinking. But some people say ukulele if you're trying to be that way. You know what I mean?
They do that? They go
They
ukulele?
do sometimes.
Sometimes they go ukulele, or sometimes they go. Don't they say stuff like, they kind of pronounce it in a
ukulele?
Yeah, ukulele. Yeah. Oh yes, he's a ukulele player. I've been playing ukulele for a long time. And
no, I know people who they seriously say it like this. They say, "Yes, I've actually been playing ukulele for about 5+ years and counting,
right.
And it's an amazing instrument. It's really broadened my horizons as a musician. And ukulele is just so
right.
expansive as an instrument."
I've seen that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen that. Well, I actually started playing ukulele for. It's hard to get out of that accent for
No, they're like,
the rest of it.
I'm from New York. I've been playing ukulele for about 5 years, and
it's good. Yeah,
been really incredible. Ukulele is actually an indigenous instrument to the Hawaiian Islands, but I brought it here to New York, and it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna go get some taquitos in about 5 minutes, but if you want to join me, you're more than welcome.
More welcome. I'm gonna get some pork buns and some other foods. Some French fries. Even though they're from Belgium, and I'm gonna go get some other stuff.
Burritos, perhaps.
Burritos. I'm gonna get some
chile con carne. Maybe a hamburger.
And
hamburger.
A hamburger.
There you go.
In the Wiener, we're going to eat a hot dog. All right. So what I was gonna say was, it sounded like you are disappointed. Ukatube. It sounds like Ukatube is said, I upgraded to YouTube Premium. Sigh. Why is that a bad thing?
Why is that a sigh?
Why is that a sigh? That's a good thing, man. You're free now.
Oh, I think they're sighing because they're like, I'm paying for yet another thing because I want it because they know it's good. Maybe I'm just trying to
right.
Translate here. I don't know.
Another thing that you pay for.
Like, I finally gave in and got Max, as they call it now, as opposed to HBO Max.
Yeah.
Because I'm whatever.
Yeah. Okay. It costs money. That's why.
Right. There we
go. So, but hey, look, no more ads though. That's kind of nice. No more ads.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you? No, I didn't tell you. I watched that movie May December the other night.
I saw it too.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Care to share?
Maybe when we get to the later
Right,
spot,
maybe
you know.
post.
Yeah,
Right, in
post.
post.
In post. We'll go there in post. Yeah. We'll fix that in post, you know.
What was the other thing? Oh, I also watched this other movie called Infinity Pool. I don't know if you know about that.
I think I might have heard about such a thing.
Yeah, I've been just checking some things off my list here.
There's a lot of movies I want to see. I want to see The Holdovers. I want to see Dream Scenario. I want to see
Have you seen
Anatomy of a Fall.
Oh, I wanna see that. Have you seen that movie After Sun by any chance?
Never heard of her.
Okay. I heard it's really good. I heard it's really good.
I want to see.
I'm gonna watch that. It didn't come out this year though. It came
You
out
know
like
what I
last.
watched, by the way, Laura? I'll talk about this in the after show.
Wait,
I wa-
how did you watch May December
I watched it on
on my
Netflix,
thing?
not your
Okay.
thing.
Oh, okay.
I want to see. What's it called? I want to see the other thing. Oh no, I saw that movie. This movie Inside with or I don't know. I don't know why I'm stressing it like that. I saw this movie Inside, with Willem Dafoe.
No, I didn't see it. Never heard of it actually.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, I watched half of it or more than half of it on a plane, and then I finished the rest. But and then I watched Blackberry recently. Okay,
Don't know about it.
and I also I I watched what's it called? I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie on the plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what made me offer my, recent viewings to this conversation in the first place because you talked about you brought up ads. Well, not brought it up, but we were talking about ads because Ukatube just subscribed and now they don't have ads.
Yeah.
What's funny is when I watched Infinity Pool, I believe I watched it on Hulu, which I do have ads on because I don't pay the money to not have ads on there. But it was very disturbing, because the Infinity Pool is kind of like a serious and somewhat dark movie, and I actually liked it. I liked it pretty well, and I thought it was pretty good. But there would be a really intense moment, and then it would just cut to, "Is your fabric softener doing you harm? Well,
Mhm.
just dip into some Tide alternate or whatever."
It's
And
not.
it's just like it was such a a
It's a
moment
buzzkill.
killer.
It's a buzzkill.
It really killed the mood. I'm just like, this is not really working for this movie. But you know what? I watched it anyway. But it makes you wonder, are they cutting things out? I would hope not, but that's just kind of the thing that you think when there's an ad that comes on is, are they cutting something out here? Maybe. Are they cutting out parts like they would used to do on network television when they would show
What
the
I
movie?
no, I mean, what I
You know what I
do
mean?
anytime I watch a movie with ads, I try not to do that, by the way, but if I do, anytime the ad after we come back from the ad, I rewind the movie 10 seconds or whatever,
So that you
so
can
that
just
I
watch
could
it
sort
straight
of I can see what the transition was, that I wanna get back into the transition, you know what I mean?
Well, this
By
is
the way,
why that's how they get you. They want it to be disturbing so that you pay for the no ads.
right.
But
By
it
the way,
is funny how
I
intense it is.
watched I watched Old on the plane too. I watched the same movie on a plane at one point.
Hmm.
Old.
What's
It's a
old?
it's an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong,
Oh, M. Night
joint,
Shyamalan Ding
yeah.
Dong, right, mhm.
Okay, well, anyways, should we start the show? Hey, and look,
Yeah.
let me just bring this up because that Matt person was saying, giving props to the new Pound House. Hey, Pound House, there's 4 episodes of the new season of Pound House out, on this channel. If you're interested, check them out. Check them out. Let's bump them up. Let's get
Oh, and
let's get
Ponzi,
those seen.
to answer your inquiry,
Your Spanish
to
Spanish
the Spanish
inquiry.
to answer your Spanish inquiry, I'm eating a graham cracker, a, no-name brand graham cracker,
Graham cracker.
generic brand
Write her name
by
down.
Safeway. And to be honest, this is not as good as I think a Nabisco brand probably would be. But, I never thought much of graham crackers, but I actually think they nowadays are quite good if you get the right kind. Should dip into it. It's a lot of
Graham
fun.
cracker. Write her
Graham
name down.
cracker. Write her name down. Graham.
All right, let's do this. You ready? Let's Hi, my name is Brent,
My name is Laura.
and this is the Chicken Coop. And this is the show where we talk about stuff, usually pertaining to, I don't know, different times of the year. And we look at commercials and music videos and stuff. And, it's kind of a hangout, we're just hanging out. We hang out, we chat, interact with some of the Coopsters, the ones that are present or here. And that's it.
That's it. That's all there is.
So, good night.
Okay, bye.
No, just kidding. The topic of today is going to be kind of Christmassy themed, but more specifically, something that happens, something that you get at Christmas usually. What is it? What do you usually get on Christmas?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I got an answer. Can I pop in?
Yeah.
yeah.
Super chats.
Oh, really? What is that?
Oh,
Fun thing to get.
I thought you knew. Well, I don't know if you saw what Bryce's Hell was
forget
doing here. He
Yeah,
gave
what
us
is
some
that?
money. He likes the show. He wants to support the show.
Bryce
did
Shell is
something
one of the
called-
ultimate. Yeah.
He's one of the ultimate.
That'll work.
This is a super chat. And what he did was he clicked on that $ in the chat window, And we don't see it, but they see it. And I got a little video.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he clicked on that super chat or super sticker. He put in a dollar amount of $4.99. It could be $499 if you want. Typed in a message, hit buy and send, and that's what happened. And that's what we got for Christmas.
wow, that's amazing.
Hanukkah,
That's a
Kwanzaa.
miracle. That's
Yeah.
the miracle of Chicken Jessica right there.
There you have it.
Wow.
Thank you, chicken.
Look at this. Look at that right there.
That'll work.
That'll work. That'll work. Hey, let me say this to you. To who was I going to say that to? This question right here. Is grandmother, write this down, a real Tevin Campbell quote? No, it is not. And we will explain what that is in the after
post.
show debrief. In post. We'll do that. We'll tackle that in post.
There we go. That'll work.
Okay. Let's get into the topic, I guess, of today.
Yeah.
Did this
Hit
get
it.
noticed too?
Thank you, Tommy or Maserati. Thank you for that little hit right there.
Well, thank you to you all.
Thank
you're
you
all,
for that.
You're all a bunch of stuffers. So stocking stuffers, that is. Okay. Look.
Oh, I thought you meant the other kind of stuffer.
What do you mean?
Whatever the hell that would be.
Oh,
shoot.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
I just realized something bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh
What?
crap.
Do you have a lesson?
I had one earlier and I forgot about it. It was a
Oh
total. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Eek. Okay. I'll have to deal with that in a little bit.
We got more of these people coming through like this,
Yeah.
This, Did you get any sleep last night? What happened? Well, last week, I did. I mean, I would say that my second night was a little bit. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, that's right. I wasn't there. Oh God, the first night was hellish. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't even. Maybe I should save it for post, but well, I guess since Laura's a little distracted, I'll just tell you guys. No, it's okay.
Tell
I'll just tell them. For people who don't know, I was sleeping in an environment that was not to my liking. I was disturbed. I was uncomfortable, and there was things crawling and flying around in the place I was sleeping in. This was last week, and so what I did is I did go full mummy. Although I went fetal mummy. And I kind of got on my side, went fetal position, and I wrapped myself completely with the duvet that, was stuffed. And I was fully wrapped. I fell asleep. And about 2 hours or more later, I woke up and I was fully drenched. I was just soaking wet. I was sweating so much in there, even though I had the air conditioning on. And I thought, I just can't do this. I feel like this is not doable for me, right? I'm drenched, I'm wet, and I went and I flipped around on my other side and I kind of opened up a crack for a little bit, and I just still thought this is not doable. I can't be in this position. So I took the duvet off and I wrapped myself in just a sheet, mummified sheet. And I did that and I fell back asleep, woke up an hour or two later, and I was actually too cold in just the sheet. So then I kind of figured out some sort of in between where I was kind of had the duvet on me while I was also fully wrapped with the sheet. And so I slept the rest of the night that way, but it was not a good rest. I was just waking up every hour or two and I was very disturbed. But I was fully wrapped, and I hope I didn't take anything back with me as a parasite or something like that. So it was hellish. It was truly hellish. The next night, I kind of felt I had a bit of a protocol kind of established at this point, and I was able to sleep a little better that night because I knew, okay, we're just gonna go sheet mummy, and then with a little bit of, a little extra weight on me from the duvet, and let it just sort of balance out like that. And that was my couple nights in hell, in tropical hell.
It sounds absolutely unpleasant.
Yeah, it was very unpleasant. Anyway, okay, now back to
At least you didn't see any squiggly bed bug poo anywhere.
well, I saw little things here and there, man.
Did you?
Disturbing. Yeah, if I looked
Besides
closely
the
at the stone ground, the
Oh.
stone floor, I would see little things moving around, crawling.
Such as
I don't even know what they were. Just little crawling things.
just little tiny little guys.
Yeah, just little buzzards.
Like
Not buzzards. I mean, they're buzzing around. These little dots,
I mean-
dots that are going squiggling around, dots all over the place.
Yeah, no, the dots are not a big thing, but I don't want you to see a squiggly kind of little brown thing. You don't want that.
Yeah, right. Well,
You
this
don't
is
want to
kinda-
see a non-moving squiggly brown thing. I'll tell you
This is
that.
kind of a funny comment right here. Aw, sheep, mommy. Oh, how would that go? Aw, sheep, mommy. Aw, sheep, mommy. I don't know, something like that. All right. So, look, what do you get at Christmas? What is the main thing you get at Christmas?
Presents.
Specific toys. It's a classic. Okay, the boys will be hanging out in the room.
Boys will be toys.
Boys will be toys. And or toys will be boys. And that's what this episode is going to be about. It's about toys. And we've done this before. And I think we call this rubber. What is this called? We call it, when we cover this topic, we call it rubber chicken and other strange toys. Is that right? What it's called? Something like that? Something like that.
This one I just called Toys.
Oh, you didn't find the old.
How about God Chicla and other strange toys?
Well, you didn't, because we had I don't know what happened
You know
to
what
it.
I'm saying?
I don't know what that is. What?
God Chicla instead of Godzilla. God Chicla because Chicken Coop. Never mind.
Oh, I get you.
I shouldn't have explained it.
I get
and
it.
other
I get
strange tales.
no, that's a bizarre classic, but
And other bizarre classics. That's what I meant.
but okay, now I guess we're just calling this segment Toys, but in the past we called it Rubber Chicken and Other Strange Toys or something like that, and then there was a Crip in there or something like that. Yeah.
Is anybody here at all familiar with the
Chicken Coop?
very very obscure collection of film titles entitled Godzilla, Bambi Meets Godzilla, and other bizarre classics?
There's absolutely no way that no one would ever be familiar
Wait,
with that.
why is there no way?
Because I've done the research. I can't find a single thing on this collection.
Where did we get that? How did we get that?
Our dad somehow got it. I don't know.
No, because I think that I actually looked into it one time at one of the greatest video stores of all time. Blockbuster. No, I'm kidding. That's definitely not the place. No, I think it was it Cinephile or what was that really great video store in San Francisco that had like everything, including some of our dad's stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And I think they might have had it there.
Here's the thing. People are familiar with Bambi Meets Godzilla because that is a classic. You know, that's a
Right.
classic animated piece. But people know about that. Okay. But there was a collection of shorts on this VHS tape that our dad got that had,
Mhm.
it was called Bambi Meets Godzilla and Other Bizarre Classics.
Mhm.
And anyway, we'll get into that on another episode because I got something planned for that, you know.
Ah. Oh.
Okay. But anyway,
Wait,
no,
you had
it's
something
from this,
planned
by the
for
way.
getting into Bambi Meets Godzilla and Other
Yeah,
Bizarre
kind of,
Classics?
yeah.
Oh, why have
It's,
we not done that yet?
we will. But Bambi Meets Godzilla
Oh, I
is
know it.
from the 60s, I think, or something like that.
But
And
there were some other hardcore things on that collection
oh, it's bizarre. It's
alongside.
there's some interesting, very
In fact,
formative
that
things.
was. Oh wait, we won't say
Impactful.
anymore.
No
We won't
more,
say
no
anymore.
more, just no more. Say no more.
Right.
But anyway, we'll get into it later, post. And when I say post, I mean
In post.
later post.
Right.
All right, so let's get into it. I guess we're just calling this Toyz. Okay, Toyz.
Let's hear it for the Toyz.
Yeah, that's what you call. That was more a little one of the more lower scale.
That's what you call a low scale theme song.
That's what you call a low scale intro.
I thought it was good, actually. Kinda
Hey,
like,
you know what? Sometimes the simplest
let's
stuff
hear it for
is
the
the most.
Toyz.
I should have gone more tired about it and lethargic about it. You know.
No, it was.
Let's hear it for the Toyz.
No, that's doing too much.
Okay, you're right.
That was trying too hard.
Okay.
I thought it was actually just right.
Okay, thank you. All right, Laura, are there any toys that you want for Christmas?
Oh yeah, of course, tons.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you want?
I would love a
What do you want?
collection
What do you want? A slime pit or something?
No, I don't need that.
What do you want?
No, I would like to get,
Transformers?
I would love a dollhouse, a really nice hand carved dollhouse. I would love some hand carved wooden gnomes. I would love these really cool, interesting looking sort of 3D puzzle instrument type things that I've been seeing. I would love, various things.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You want a
I mean,
dollhouse, huh?
Yes, with lots of good doll furniture. I mean, like
You
if
know what?
if it was like a money was no limit type of thing or no issue or what do they call it? Money was no object. And it was a free for all, I would be putting all kinds of stuff on my list. But
Well,
I know that stuff ain't cheap. So
perhaps I can
gonna ask
interest
for it.
you. Perhaps I can interest you in some dolls.
Okay, right. I
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to actually answer the question, was
No,
I?
you were actually.
No,
and
no, no.
that's fine. I mean,
But interest me, please.
well, yeah. What I mean, there's something here. I mean, I don't know. There's these dolls that you might be interested in. Why don't we roll the clip?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Sure.
Is this?
I just see something here that looks like doll related. I thought, that ties right in. You know.
All right, this is from 1998. This is a modern commercial.
Oh, this is a contemporary commercial.
Yeah, this is my lickety treats dolls. All right.
This one goes out to Laura, who really needs some dolls, lickety treats.
This is not the type. That's fine.
My lickety
This doll, by the way, this doll would not fit in the kind of dollhouse I'm envisioning, but
it's
that's
just
fine.
this
It's
word
fine.
lick. First of all, the word
lickety, that is inappropriate indeed.
that just doesn't seem right. You know what I mean?
It ain't
Lickety.
right.
Something about the word lickety, which I've never even heard of. Well, I guess I have heard of lickety split.
Well,
but,
lickety split. That's
but
not
I've
weird.
never seen it spelled out like that. I've never seen it in print.
I know.
you
What
know?
if it was called lickety boom boom? A lickety boom boom down.
You know, it's funny in Mexico. There's this one of the main streets there is called Reforma, and I kept on thinking to myself, Reforma, yeah,
Well,
a lickety boom boom down.
Want to hear a funny street name that I saw when I was in Switzerland once? It was called Penis Egger.
Oh yeah,
PENUSEGGER.
Penis egg.
I took a picture of it and everything.
Well, Laura and I, when we were in in China, there was a street called, what was it called, Laura?
Right. What was it called? I
Tom
forgot.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, Tom Fuck.
But I think it
And
was
we
actually
knew
Tom.
it,
It was Tom Fook, I think. Tom Fook.
but they knew what they were
So
doing.
they knew what they were doing because it was the only street around it that
sounded
was
like that.
that sounded like that. It would just seem like they knew what they were doing. Tom Fook.
Right. They totally knew what they were
Yeah, I
doing.
live on the corner of, Shang, whatever, Shanghai and Tom
And Tom
Fook.
Fuck.
It was spelled exactly like this.
Something like, yeah. Tom Fuck It Thai. There's a
So-
place called Fuck It Thai in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they definitely know what they're doing, but
Did they?
I think so. But then I went to this one
No,
place.
I
and
don't think they knew what they were
Well,
doing.
I was thinking there was this one place I saw, and I thought, and one would say, "Oh, they know what they were doing." I really don't think they knew what they were doing, but it was the Pho King.
Oh, that they knew what they were doing.
No, I don't think they knew what they were
No,
doing.
they did know what they were doing 100%.
Really?
I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was in
No.
Oakland, right? Or something like
No,
that?
it was
or-
in South Bay. It was in Cupertino or something
Oh,
like
Coop.
that.
Yeah, in the Coop.
It was in the Coop. Yeah.
No, I think they knew what
the
they
land
were.
of the Coop is Cupertino, I guess, huh?
It is. Yeah, welcome to the Cupertino.
No, I really don't think they knew what they were doing because it just didn't look like that kind of place. They looked way more kind of authentic and traditional and
authentic.
stuff, and they seemed more unaware of.
I think they have a
stuff
Pho
like
King
that.
in San Francisco, though.
Well, this place was
And
in
that was a
Cupert-
know what they were doing.
This was
I'm
in
pretty sure.
Sunnyvale or something like that, and it was the Pho King.
Yeah, I think
no,
the one I'm
sorry.
thinking
It
of
was
is in the Castro, so
sorry.
they definitely knew what they were doing.
Well, sure, but the
Maybe.
thing is they this was it wasn't just the Pho King, it was the Pho King restaurant. The Pho King restaurant.
Right. Well, there you go.
hmm Anyway, let's look at it.
Maybe that whole, yeah, I don't know.
let's look at the commercial.
Let's look at these
It's
split
like
walls.
let's look at a commercial. Like look at a
Yeah,
commercial.
let's look at a
Let's look at-
commercial.
let's
Right.
look at a commercial.
By the way, I'm glad YouTube, is that how we're pronouncing it? Said this because I've
What
been
is
to,
it? What did
I've
they
been
say?
to Hung Far Low. The first restaurant I ate at when I moved to Portland was Hung Far Low.
Oh,
Terrible restaurant. Anyways,
I think it's more like Hung
Hung.
Farlo.
it's more like who farted.
No, it's more like this positive. It's more like Hung Farlo.
Yeah, exactly.
Hung Farlo.
Who farloed?
Who
Who
Farlo?
farloed?
Who Farlo? Oh, it was you.
Put an ED at the end.
Oh, it was Larry.
No, it was hung. Hung farloed. Hung is a
Hung-
person.
All right, carry
All
on. Look at,
my lickety treats can do. Here's your lollipop, my lickety treats, 'cause you love
Whoa.
oh my
that
God!
is
Wait a
so
second.
weird.
What the hell? Oh my God! I mean, I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
but if
okay,
the boys got a
question.
hold of this, if the
I was
boys
gonna say,
got
do
a
you
hold,
think a boy got a hold of that?
if the boy got a
did
hold of
something
this,
That is just outrageous.
I like that. What Stephen Guy said.
Right. What the fuck? I know.
It's just here's the thing: if a boy got a hold of this doll, I mean, it's unlimited possibilities there. You know?
What would people say about this nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would toy makers say about this? Do they make toys like this for kids now?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it just simply okay back then? Were people was it just that people had less dirty minds back then or more dirty minds and were trying harder to
No, they were maybe
groom
they
people into it
they were suppressed their dirty minds and therefore it came out in innocent
in a
ways.
weird way. Well, or was it just like totally innocent,
Could be. Yeah, they just thought, oh, it'd be cool if we can make a
It's-
doll that licks.
that licks. You know what's weird about that lollipop? It looks like one of those mazes, you know what I mean? With like the ball in it.
Right. Amazed with the ball.
You know what I'm talking about? Those little
Yeah,
toys
I know
that would come in party papers and stuff.
I know all about-
Labyrinth.
A labyrinth, thank you.
I know all about those
Labyrinth.
balls. I know about all those little metal balls that are in the
Right.
little maze.
There's
I was probably pretty much the
symbol.
king of those mazes, but anyway.
lickety treats can do. Here's your lollipop, my lickety treats, 'cause you love to lick your favorite.
That is so weird.
Oh,
Wait, go back. Hold on. You know what's really not to get too
Graphic.
I don't know, suggestive here on my own here, but this go back to the previous shot. I was about to say that. Look at the lollipop. It doesn't look I know that lollipops can look like that, but to me, it looks like a really long shaft
Long.
that's curled up. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you know what it looks like? It looks like a long tongue that's curled up.
It could
See
be
the
that.
tongue?
Yeah,
See the
no,
crease on the tongue
I see that. But
at
it
the top?
also, imagine this, that it was a long worm or snake of some sorts. It could be the Orin,
I know.
But
Ponzi said, "Let's make it." Imagine the meeting for just the brainstorming meeting of this particular toy when they're in the toy. When they're in the round table office, they're going, "All right, here's an idea." They're pitching it to whoever pays for this crap to get made. A doll that licks, and the president guy is like, "I don't see what's so good about a doll that licks." He goes, "Well, she has a lollipop, and her tongue comes out and licks it." I like
and
what I'm
we're
seeing here.
we're gonna make the lollipop look like a curled up penis.
And her tongue is going to get really long. And everybody just sitting around the board meeting going, yeah, this is cute.
Wait,
I
so
think
let me
it'll be
get
great.
one of them goes, so let me get this straight. It's a doll that licks.
Exactly.
They're trying to wrap their heads around it.
I know.
It's such a simple concept. They're kind
The
so
guy's
hold
like,
on,
well,
let me-
yeah, her tongue comes out and it licks. Does the tongue have saliva on it, or is it a dry tongue? Well, that's an option that you can do for an upgrade with a wet tongue. You can
Well, you
upgrade
can-
to a
you
wet
can-
tongue.
Well, you can actually use a sponge and you can wet it yourself.
You can use a sponge and wet. So it's a doll that licks, and you
So let
can
me
use
get
a
this straight.
sponge.
So let me get this straight. It's a doll with a tongue that licks. Huh. Yeah, you know what?
I'm gonna greenlight that.
Grandmother, write her name down.
Grandmother greenlight this.
Okay.
Here's your lollipop, my lickety treat, 'cause you love to lick your favorite sweet. She licks it all by herself. Amazing! Ready for your juice? My lickety treats holds a cup. I taught her.
Oh wait,
that.
pause it. Hold on. She doesn't just lick.
Wait,
She
whoa,
sucks.
that cup looks like a lot of collection of balls. You know what I mean? A collection of nads all strung together. In
It's
the
a
shape
ball
of a
cup.
grape.
Well,
a
it's
ball cup.
grapes. You ever hear that expression? People refer
grapes,
to their
yeah.
they're
Suck
grapes.
my grapes. Have they
Yeah.
said that?
Wait, so hold on a second. Let me get this straight. The doll doesn't just lick; it also sucks. Exactly.
Also, why did they
Well, it
have to
sips.
make a cup that was grapes, of all the things?
Right.
It's like they could have done anything, but they went with these, collection of
right. They
darns.
could have done cherries.
They could have been cherries. It could have been. Well, I mean, a
could
banana
have-
would be a bit obscene, I suppose, but
It could have been a banana and two cherries,
it
It
could
could
have
have
been a
been
banana and two cherries. It could have been a peach and a banana.
it could have been a
Well, how about just a regular bottle? It could have been that. That would have been appropriate, but no.
it could
they
have been
had
a
to make
monk fruit. It could have been melons.
right. It could have been. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
That's fun.
amazing! Ready for your juice? My lickety treats holds a cup. I taught her that. Now drink your juice up. You're such a good girl. I'll give you a treat. Here's your lollipop.
Oh my gosh, pause it.
Wait,
You're
do
such
they
a good-
call her Lickety?
Maybe, but you're such
Because
a
they just
good,
said my Lickety Treats. It's like that is her name, Lickety Treats.
you're such a good girl. You just sucked that juice down. Now here's
Now
your
lick
gift, your
this-
prize. You get to lick this. You get to lick this thing. You get
Poor
to lick
little
this
doll.
sticky young thing. Go ahead.
I taught her that.
I taught her that. Oh boy, that's a bit.
Amazing!
So
Ready
it's
for
like-
your juice?
Wait, pause it a second. So these girls are the ones who are licking things first? That's something.
Well, if we're taking it in that direction, it's very inappropriate, isn't it?
It
But
is.
they were all just, innocents at the time.
Yeah.
Amazing! Ready for your juice? My lickety treats holds a cup. I taught her that. Now drink your juice up. You're such a good girl. I'll give you a treat. Here's your lollipop. My lickety treats.
The way
You know
the
what-
tongue comes out, is it like elastic or what? I'm trying to understand.
It must be something that sticks to the pop. And
Oh, I think it's a magnet, maybe.
well,
I'm
whatever
guessing.
the case may be, it's not like she's licking. It's more like it's pulling the tongue out. You know
Right,
what I
it's
mean?
pulling the tongue out.
Actually, her brother taught her that. That's dark.
Oh my god, that is dark.
That's pretty good, though.
Taught her
Pretty
that.
dark.
Now drink your juice up. You're such a good girl. I'll give you a treat. Here's your lollipop.
They're just pulling her tongue out. I mean, it's almost like
They're
it's grabbing
snapping her tongue out
It's like they're grabbing the tip of her tongue and pulling it out.
and snapping it back. Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, Qualia's got a great point. Imagine if someone popped in and it was just a guy's face, like an older man popped in
I
and
taught
said,
her that.
he's like, I taught her that. Or maybe the girl says it first. The girl goes, I taught her that. And then this older man comes in and he goes, actually, I taught her that.
What if the man doesn't come in? You just hear his voice. You know what I mean?
Right. You just hear a voiceover.
What if the voiceover is like
subliminally
chimes in there? Like, is the voiceover? Wait, is there a voiceover right now?
No.
No.
Oh, there's a singing.
All right, keep going.
You're such a good girl. I'll give you a treat.
I mean, does it lick anything else? Is the question.
You've got to see my lickety treats.
My lickety treat
Right.
style, each sold separately with lollipop.
Oh, okay. Wow. There's the voiceover. It's a woman.
You've got to see my lickety treats.
Wait, pause it. My lickety treats, new from Mattel. It's the doll that licks. And you know what? I taught her that. Or something like that. It's a male voiceover at the end, you know?
Right.
Oh, it's
Well,
yeah.
remember how was it? I can't remember what the voiceover was, but remember that crazy Barbie commercial that was all dark and sexual? The blue one? The blue
Yeah.
silk?
Uh-huh.
I think that might have had a male voiceover.
Oh.
Anyway.
By the way, I just like the line that she says here. I want to point out. She says, "You got to see my lickety treat."
Right.
You've got to see my lickety treats.
My lickety
Right,
You're
that
right.
is
I
weird.
missed that.
It's a little
I missed
weird.
that.
It's a little weird.
I missed that. Wait, let me see those girls again. Go back when they're on the phone. Pause it. Let me see these. Wow. That's really just interesting, man. It's really interesting stuff, you know? You got to see my lickety treat. I mean, it's innocent. I get it, but it's inappropriate.
It's highly inappropriate. Would they make that today? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, they would.
Not for kids.
Kids these days are so tainted.
No, but they wouldn't call it that. I think that
Kids
the
these
makers
days-
of toys these days would be like, this is inappropriate. You know what I mean? I think that people would see it. I think anybody in their right mind would see that and go, what the hell? You know what I mean? 'Cause it just seems so outrageous to call it that. I mean, in the words of the late great Stephen, what's your last name?
Tyler?
Stephen Guy or whatever. His
Oh,
last
yeah.
name. What the fuck? You know?
What's
Stephen Guy just said.
Yeah.
It is a definite what the fuck type of thing.
It is interesting stuff. What else do we have here?
Does board game count as toys?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Of course.
Okay. Shoot, I lost it. This is a board game. I'll let you know what it is in just a second.
I just want to know if that doll did lick other things, though. You know what I mean? Because I could just imagine, oh man, the boys got a hold of this and they're having the doll lick all, just different things. You know?
Oh, I can tell you that it did.
It did lick other things?
Yeah.
How do you know?
No, I'm just joking. So this is 1992. Sorry, the electronic dream phone board game commercial.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's like a dating situation.
oh yeah. Wait, take it to the top.
Whoa.
Wait,
Wait,
my
go
God.
back. Hold
Whoa,
on.
is that
hold
that
on.
looked like
Back,
Omar?
back.
That looked like my friend
What?
Omar.
Okay,
right
what's going on in that picture? Wait, the baseball one. Go back to the baseball.
there. That's Omar.
Can we go back to baseball for a second? Wait. It looks like, okay, there's this baseball kid, and then there's some other kind of Peter Pan looking guy in the back. What is that guy in? It's like a Robin Hood.
Where?
Well, it looks like there's
It's a
this
Robin Hood.
baseball costume, and then there's this brown Robin Hood's costume in the back.
Which
Am I
guy
wrong?
are you talking about?
A brown, or okay, I guess that's just another outfit. But at first glance, it looked like it was some sort of Robin Hood
Well,
costume.
he does have some sort of wannabe Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall kind of guy right there.
Well,
you
there's
know?
that guy in the back. We got Humpty Dumpty, and then
Look,
we got
Humpty
Robin
Dumpty
Hood
got
in
rewrite
brown.
Robin Hood and Brown.
Robin Hood in brown.
Robin Hood and Brown.
Right, and
wait, the
you
guy
know
in
what
the
those
miniskirt.
kids look like?
Was it
You
the
know,
guy in the miniskirt?
you know what those
Go
kids
back.
look like? Their outfits, they look like that Museum's Unlimited replicas, Museum Replicas Unlimited brochure, with those role playing outfits, those costumes, they look so fake. It looks like they're posing for that. Well, I'll just have to show you that some
I know
other
you
time.
mean.
It just doesn't seem
Oh my gosh, it does look like a miniskirt.
right. It looks like some kind of Robin Hood
It's
wearing
Robin Hood
a
in
skirt.
tights. That's a Robin Hood
Robin-
in tights.
Right.
You know, meaning
exactly.
he's wearing tights under his miniskirt. You know,
Well, it looks like his shorts are part of his shirt. Like it's basically a long shirt
it's like a dress.
with a belt.
It's a,
With a
it's a dr-
belt. Yeah.
yeah,
Like a
it's one of those
dress.
dresses with a belt. You know,
Exactly.
it actually, you know,
He does look
you
like
know
he's
what's
wearing
weird?
tights.
It looks like his top half is way bigger than his bottom half. You know, it looks like
right.
the
Something
bottom
like
half
that.
is a woman's bottom half, and the top half is a
Sort of.
sort of a teenage boy's half. You know,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Boy.
it's sort of a
Yeah.
teenage mutant Robin Hood and tight.
That's a Robin Hood right there. Robin Hood wears a dress.
What
And
is
then we
this?
got a bodybuilder in the back.
And then this guy
Wait,
from
did
the
you see that?
Sandlot.
Did you see that bodybuilder in
yeah,
the back?
that's
What's he
yeah,
doing
that's
there? Is he
Omar.
just like
Omar.
Omar? Is he wearing a choker?
Who?
Omar. For a second, it looked like he was wearing like a spiked collar or something like that, but I could be wrong. I'm just.
This is like the Sandlot or
kidding.
something like that. I think this is the
It's like
Sandlot.
some-
I think this is a
some
commercial for the
Sandlot.
Sandlot. I think.
It's like the wish they were the Sandlot.
Hello, hunks. It's
Damn.
Dreamphone.
Oh, I used to want that
I want to
game.
get a long
wanted that
detailed
game.
shot of every
Oh my
single one of these hunks. Okay.
Right, I know. That guy. Okay. Well,
Who's
so
the
that
hottest?
guy is a classic. That guy is probably the hottest guy out of all the ones we've seen so far.
What, this Robin Hood and tight?
No, not him. No,
this
him.
Robin Hood and brown.
Not.
right
I'm
here.
not saying I would ever go for such a thing, but like, of all the things we've seen so far, he's the most sort of classic
Okay,
hunk.
I just
guess,
had a
of all
thought
of
though,
them.
Laura. Imagine putting a lollipop up to that guy's face and it pulling his tongue out with it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
I can see
Just
that.
imagine he licks it like a lollipop. That would be just really good, you know.
Yeah,
It's
except what
the-
if his
it's-
tongue was the same size as the doll's tongue?
So let me get this straight. It's a teenage boy who
That
licks. Anyway, where are they? The science fair or something? Is this a museum or something like that?
I think
Where are
that's
they?
a movie theater.
What is
maybe.
this, science fair or something?
I know.
Is
What
it-
are these masks in the back? Or
Wait,
what?
hold
Yeah,
on
I
a
think
second.
it's
The
the
first-
science fair.
The first scene. Oh, at the movies. Oh, they're at their movies, I think.
No,
That's-
but why are there's like an eagle? Oh, I see.
Wait a
Those are
second.
supposed to be movie posters. Okay,
Oh, wait
I
a
thought
second.
they were
What
three-dimensional.
movies are those? Can we zoom in on that? I
They're
wanna
not
find-
real. They're
I think
fake.
that's Captain Ron. I think.
Wasn't that
No way.
Point Break on the left with an eye patch or something?
Oh,
Oh, I
maybe.
thought that was
Yeah.
Captain Ron. I thought.
Oh, is it A Few Good Men next to it on the right? Like an
I thought it
American
was
Eagle?
Captain Ron. What year is this commercial from?
Probably early 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that-
92?
Oh, it's Escape from L.A. I think, right? Escape from
that,
L.A.
That looks like
I-
the pose of Point Break, and it looks like they put an eye patch on.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt
Oh, maybe they were
Russell.
trying to disguise it a little bit. Hold on. What
Yeah.
is that one on the right though?
I
Or
think
no?
that's A Few Good Men.
Why do you? No. I see what it
It's
is.
like an eagle. Eagle.
No.
of
There's a
justice.
basket. Oh, it might be the air up there, or it might be hoop.
Oh, I
dreams.
thought that was an eagle.
No, I think there's a guy
Oh,
wearing
it's
a
a guy
basketball
standing
jersey.
on a mountaintop.
No. I think there's a guy in the front below the ice cream cone that is wearing a basketball jersey. I think.
Wait,
you know?
below what ice? I couldn't see an ice cream cone. What ice cream cone?
Whoa,
Oh, that's an
actually-
ice cream cone. Wait,
I
I
thought-
I thought
no,
that
I'm
was the
seeing-
body of an eagle.
I see the body of a basketball player with a sort of an ice cream head. Okay,
Now I
so-
see a head on the bottom with like an ice cream cone
Wait,
on its forehead, maybe.
Do
But
you
no,
not
I
see?
also
Wait, don't you see a guy who looks like he plays basketball, kind of on the bottom? He's black and white, though. You know?
a guy who plays basketball on the bottom?
Yeah, it looks like a basketball player on the bottom, but his face is half in shadow. You know?
Oh my god, that is so far from what I'm seeing. I think.
You don't see his
Like, I
arm
don't-
there. You don't see the arm right there.
What arm?
Wait, hang on. I'm
I
sorry.
can't see that.
That is Point Break, first of all, but they like
Wait, really?
marked on it. Yeah. Hold on.
They
Oh
marked
my
on it.
god! Wow.
Well, look. Here's the film, the original, right?
Wow. Oh my god,
Mm.
that is so funny.
What do you mean?
Oh.
So
No, and then they
uh,
put an eye patch on Kurt.
Yeah, they put an. How do I, put
mean, on
these things in
Patrick.
preview?
It's kind of funny. What is this guy doing? Peace signs right there. The Nixon character.
Okay, so commit this to memory because I don't.
Okay, got it. It's clocked.
What
Put it to memory.
Percent. Show screen. All right. Sorry, I'm bad at this. All right. See? No, you don't see it. Boom. Point Break. With an
Oh,
eye
that
patch or
is
something.
Point
yeah.
Break. You're
Oh
right.
my
It is
God,
Point
that's
Break.
so
Wow.
funny.
Wait,
They
why did they
just
put
eye
a pie
patched-
patch on him?
Because
mean-
they probably didn't want copyright.
That doesn't make sense. And wait a second, is that really Highlander 2 on the right?
Oh, good call. I was thinking it
I'll
was
tell
like
you. No,
Bloodsport
you
or
know what I'm
something.
seeing on the right? Okay, I see a couple things. At first, I thought it was an eagle with the wings open. and
Oh,
then
I
the
think it's
body's in the-
Gladiator.
Oh,
I
Kickboxer. No,
Then
Gladiator.
I thought
Oh,
it looks
Gladiator,
like
the
it-
I
boxing
think it's
movie?
Gladiator. Look
You know what it
at
kind of
look
looks
at
like?
James
It looks
Marshall.
kind of like a young boy with a yellow sweatshirt on playing some sort of conga drum or djembe standing on the head of
It's
Tom
not
Cruise.
Gladiator, but you're close. Sorry.
See what I'm saying?
Wait,
It looks
what?
like that's somebody's head on the bottom, and then maybe it's a kid playing a
It's not
drum
kicked
standing on top of
I
his head.
see a wrestler. It looks like a wrestler in the front, a teenage wrestler. You know what I mean?
I don't see that.
But you know what it is, Chicken Jessica?
No. I looked up. It's not Kickboxer. It's not Gladiator, starring Cuba Gooding Jr. and James Marshall.
And James Marshall.
Are
from
those
Twin
okay?
Peaks.
Those are definitely mountains on either side, the left and right
No,
side.
I think those are fists. I think on
No,
each side.
yes, I agree that they are
Fists, right?
fists. Yeah, some sort of
Fists?
Karate Kid
Oh my
situation. Maybe.
God.
And then I see. Don't you see what I'm saying? That there's in the middle of the thing, in the bottom, there's a guy wearing a jersey type thing, as if he's a basketball player or a wrestler. You know. And
I'm not
he has,
seeing
you
a
don't see his
jersey.
arm. You don't see his arm like this. His arm is kind of like this. You don't see that? Wait, zoom into that real quick
Wait.
if you can.
Oh wait, Alex Mansion is yelling
Oh
at
my
show
God.
thing called Showdown in Little Tokyo. Showdown in
Wait,
Little
I cannot see that.
Post. I don't know what that
There's a
movie
small
is.
person in the middle.
Oh,
that-
he is right. It is this movie called. Sorry, Alex, we didn't see that. Do you want to see the answer?
Yeah, sure.
How do
go
you
ahead.
put multiple things into preview at once? Oh,
I
whatever.
don't know.
So commit that to memory.
Okay, I got
I
it.
cannot see a person in a basketball jersey at all.
I do.
Good catch
I
by
just can't see it.
Alex.
How did Alex
Look
know
at
it?
this. That's it.
Oh my God, that is
my
I've
it.
never heard of this
Wait,
movie.
is that it? No, that's
That's
not.
Dolph.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
crazy.
well,
That's Dolph Lundgren because I thought that looked like. I swear to God, I swear when I was looking at this, I thought that looked like Dolph Lundgren. Actually,
See
I
that?
thought it looked like Dolph
Wait.
Lundgren or James Marshall.
Hold on, let's just see that really quick.
See that?
Okay,
Get that in there. Get that in there.
I swear I thought that was Dolph
That
Lundgren.
doesn't look like it.
That is
It
exactly
is. It is. That's it.
No, because the
100%.
background is a whole
No,
different color.
it is.
It's
It's
not.
just
Look
weird.
at the
Yours is
background.
correct.
It's like a
It's bad
sky.
resolution. It's bad resolution. That's why.
Wait, let's see.
Look at that. It's exactly that.
That looks like a sky.
Wait, that's
Sunset
crazy.
sky.
I can't believe he got that. Alex
I
got
can't.
that.
I mean,
it
that's
again. One
very.
more
How did you
time.
know that?
Let's look at that
How did you do
poster
that?
one more time. One more
Yeah,
time.
yeah. How did
Wait,
you
wait,
do that?
Wait. I think I can do this. I can do this easier. Hold on. Let me. Just I can just open two things.
I was
we got
always
this side by side right here.
I was always seeing the guy in the middle. I swear I thought it looked like Dolph Lundgren. I swear to it. But then I thought, oh, maybe it's James Marshall from Gladiator.
Okay, here we go. This is how we do it. Okay. Yeah, we can do this now. All right. See? Watch. Boom.
Wait, but like the big head in the middle
there's-
is
Look, I'll similar
Wait.
size. Here we go. It's exactly that.
No, it
Wait,
is. I mean,
it
there's
does
no.
not look like that.
doubt
I
that
mean,
it
the
is.
fists look like it, but then that on the bottom, it looks like
No,
it
no.
says,
Well, it's just horrible.
I always saw
quality.
that. I mean, I say
Wait,
this. The
it
ice
looks
cream
like-
cone really, Brandon Lee really looks like an ice cream cone in this shot, but it is.
Wait,
you
I
know.
don't see it. Like how? Okay, where it says Showdown in Little Tokyo, that's clearly not
It's-
on
well,
there.
Because the dude's in front of him. Oh no, they blacked it out.
They blacked it out. They
Oh, I
blacked
It's like
it
they
out.
blacked out
It's zoomed
Swayze's
in.
eye.
It's zoomed in, so we're just seeing the chest and the
But
thing.
on top
No,
of
we're
that,
not
they
seeing
also
just the
blocked it
chest.
out.
No, we're seeing the whole.
oh,
We're seeing the
no.
whole poster. It's just blacked out with the
it's
little
blacked
Tokyo
out.
thing.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I can see that. Oh
Yeah.
my God! Wow. Yeah. Now I
Alright.
see it.
But
I
I-
see now how Brent. Now I see why you thought that was a basketball player because it's
Right.
like
Right. But then
But
I
I
thought it was a
didn't see that at
wrestler.
all.
Then I thought it was a wrestler. You know,
Actually,
like a
just in the
teenage wrestler.
shot here, you can look at it and you can look at the thumbnail on the left. You can look at both right now.
Oh yeah. You can look
now
at
I
both.
can see.
Wow, Brandon Lee really looks like an ice cream
Right.
cone in the other thing. You know,
When you put that there, okay.
he's such an ice cream cone, Brandon Lee. I never thought that about him.
Wow, that's crazy that you got that.
It's also crazy that those are real movies. And whoa, there's more movies.
Oh, we got
Let me-
another one.
Like,
Oh
there's
my
two other
God.
movies right there.
Right,
Hold on,
look.
can we zoom in on that?
Okay, that's some sort of horror movie, I think.
Wait a second. I
That's
can
a
see that
face
those
on
are
the
two
bottom.
movies.
It's
I
a
mean, I
face
hope
on
this
the
is
bottom.
Is it
interesting to
Child's
people.
Play? Looks like child. the
Let me see
words
that.
almost look like
Let me
Child's
see that.
Play.
Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to
Oh,
get
oh, right there.
not
That's a
blurry.
good spot right there. Get in there.
No, it gets
Zoom in.
less blurry.
No. But now
right
we're getting
there.
less poster.
Oh,
Get in there. Right
Right
there. Right
there.
there. Get in there.
Okay,
Let's
is
zoom
that
in.
Child's?
Get in there.
Wait, that looks a little more blurry.
Zoom
than
in.
it- There was a
Zoom
moment where it
in.
was less blurry.
Somebody is already getting T2
There,
on
now,
the
now zoom in.
2-2 on the far right.
No, no.
Is this? I hope this is entertaining. That we're trying to figure out these movie.
I know.
posters, right?
It's like
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
look! It
I
says
don't.
Cuba. It said Cuba on that guy's shirt. The lifeguard, actually. I think it said Cuba. I think.
Okay,
Cuba
okay. This
Gooding
is the
Jr.
best shot. The first shot's the best we're gonna get at this. Boys in the Hood.
Can you
Gina
zoom in?
says. Well, yeah. Let me get
Wait.
screenshot it. Hold on. I'll screenshot this bad boy right here.
Because you know what's funny is this a real movie house or
I
is
don't
this
know
just
why,
a
but
set?
I'm guessing the thing on the far right, maybe Parenthood. I could be wrong though.
You know what it almost
have
looks
no
like?
idea.
I think
Kinda
of a
reminds me of,
girl.
like-
There's a girl. The back of a girl's body is what it looks like on the left side of the right poster. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Do you see that? She's wearing
yeah,
a skirt
kinda.
or something like that. It's a
Wait,
little
I'm
girl,
sorry.
maybe. You
There
know?
we go.
Wait, what? That I don't see.
This is
Yeah,
too.
it looks like a little girl or something.
This is what we need
What?
AI for. I mean,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh! I can sort of understand something here. Wait, is that a man's face on the top of this left poster?
No, to me, well, that yes, but on the bottom it looks like a person's face with like black bangs and hair, and that whole blue part is the face, kind of.
it's not why I can't jump. I don't know. I'm pretty good at this game usually.
I don't know. Whatever. Maybe we should move on because.
I think I know the right one is maybe Rain Man or no Rainmaker maybe. Let me just look real quick.
Oh no, maybe it's what he's eating Gilbert Grape. Maybe.
No,
I'm guessing some sort of thing like Parenthood or something. It looks like it's like outside during the day.
Outside,
and
yeah,
it's sort of-
outside. It seems like there's a girl playing. Maybe it's Wild Hearts Can't Be Tamed or whatever.
Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken.
Something like
I
that.
don't think so.
Untamed Heart.
Hmm.
It actually
Alright,
kind of,
well.
to be honest, it makes me think of Siamese Dream, the album cover for
Oh,
Smashing
I can
Pumpkins.
see that.
And honestly, the one on the left kind of makes me think this is a different era, but sort of reminds me of some sort of, Guy Ritchie thing, some lock, stock, and two smoking barrel type of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. I don't know what that one on the left is.
All right. Well, anyway.
All right.
Does anybody get it? No. Okay. All right.
All right, back
Says
to the
Cuba.
dumb commercial.
Right.
Hello, hunks. It's
Can we look at those hunks better real quick?
Let's see.
Just want to
the
get a
last
good shot
couple
of these
shots
hunks
real
here.
quick. That's all. It's all.
Oh, I thought it
guys
said.
and-
I thought it said Cuba on there.
Right.
I am Cuba.
Right.
Let me see those. Okay.
That guy is.
This
so
guy
funny,
right here.
dude.
This guy. He loves Cameron Crowe movies or something.
It's funny
I
because
think.
he's wearing this leather jacket, thinking that he's like a badass, but then the
No,
rest
he-
of his look is not badass.
I don't think that necessarily, but I just think who does he look like? He looks like something in particular.
He looks like some sort of like 1950s diner kind of waiter or something, like
but
server. or something like
revival
that.
of the '80s, though.
Well, kind of, but the jacket is trying to go for a different look. It feels like,
Who does
but
he
it's
look
just not
like?
quite there.
God, he looks like He looks like he would be in Parker Lewis Can't Lose or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm just going to
It's
throw this
interesting
out
how
there.
his
He
eyes
looks,
are in complete darkness.
to
But-
me, he looks like Jake from the show California Dreams. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I watched that. I
No,
remember
but he
the
kind of
title.
he looks like something from something. I don't know. I forgot.
I
Who
don't
cares?
know.
He is a bit of a bad boy though, and I like him.
Nah, he's not that bad though.
number one Cuba fan. Exactly. That's what it said.
He wishes he was bad. Keep cruising.
He kind of looks like Bobby from Twin Peaks.
Okay, kinda. Let's keep watching.
Hold on, Duke Beach. Duke Beach's right poster was Mr. Baseball. I don't know if that's true or not, but
What?
Sorry, let me verify this real quick.
he said Mr. Baseball.
Is that the Tom Selleck movie? Right? Poster.
Is that right?
No, I don't know.
All right, carry.
Well, it's not this particular
on. Okay.
poster. It's not screen either. Nice try.
Who's got a crush on you? Hello, hunks. It's Dream Phone, the electronic game with the talking phone. To win, call guys, get clues, figure out which guy really likes you.
He's not wearing a hat.
Bye, guys. What'd he say? My secret. Aha. You.
He's not at the beach.
See you later.
Pause it.
Guys.
So this game is basically
I wanted this game.
Guess Who, or it's it's like Clue basically, or something. It's just a deduction game. And that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
kinda. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I remember one of my friends had this game, and I really liked playing it.
Really? Did you
Yeah.
think the guys were hot or whatever?
I don't recall thinking that, but I did think it seemed like a fun game because there was this phone in it, like this cordless phone. And
But the
I thought
phone is
that
a
was
cool gimmick. Yeah.
It is a
good
cool,
gimmick.
fun thing.
That's
Yeah,
a good gimmick. Yeah.
it is.
It just calls prisoners. They're all convicts, you know.
What does that say? Something breach? What? On the bottom right, above the very bottom. I don't know.
Beach, something at the beach.
Something about the beach.
It's meet Cuba at the beach.
Cuba at the beach. Look at these guys. These guys modeled for this job. They're like,
Right.
okay, the role is for a hunk. Your photo's going to be in a board game, and you're going to be on a card.
Right.
Lots of girls are going to be looking at you. That is so
Look at-
funny
look
that
at-
these guys are supposed to be the hunks.
Look at these
supposedly.
interesting kind of silhouette kind of figures
Spencer.
on the upper area.
Oh,
there,
right.
You know?
Oh yeah,
It's
those
kind
are
of like
kinda-
what's that called? Just Dance or something
You
like
know what
that?
they remind me of? That hypercolor T-shirt you used to have, where those people were
Guys,
dancing.
don't
on
even
it.
bring that up.
Why not? That's cool.
You're right. I did have that
Very cool
hypercolor shirt. Yeah. Look, it was a short period of time.
It
that I
actually
did.
also kind of looks like from Bambi Meets Godzilla, another strange classic or another bizarre classics. Those in between, transitional movie things with the people
with
and
the people with the 3D glasses.
3D
Yeah.
glasses.
mhm.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
But
Kinda.
it looks like Just Dance. Just Dance.
Maybe, yeah.
Chicken Jessica knows what I'm talking about, right?
Wait, you mean the song? Just
No. It looks like that video game series called
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
Dance, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ubisoft.
Oh, Ubisoft.
likes you. Figure out which guy really likes you.
I know it's like what happened to those guys after they shot this commercial? Were they like trafficked to some place where they had to actually be hunks for someone? Kind of a dark take on that, but
Carry on.
what if you win the guy?
What'd he say? My secret. For you.
He's not at the beach.
See you later, guys. It's Dan. Dan, my man.
You're right. I really like you.
Yes.
Wait, hold on, pause it. The way she put her phone on her chest, she was really, her heart fluttered there. You know what I mean? Look at this. Watch. She puts the as if it's her true love.
Right.
Look.
Guys. It's Dan. Dan, my man.
You're right. I really like
Dan's
you.
my man.
Look. She's so in love right now. Look at her phone on her chest. Look at this, or her neck
Mhm.
actually, her throat. I mean.
What if like the guy came out when you win the game, like whoever it is, he actually is hiding in the closet and he's like, "Hey girls,"
That would be so funny. Oh my
and all
god.
he's wearing is a speedo and a
And a leather
chinchilla-
jacket.
No, I'm thinking a speedo and a chinchilla boa,
A chinchilla boa.
or like a chinchilla scarf or something.
Dan's my man. Dan, my man.
He
But
pops
no,
out of the closet. He's like, "Hey, I'm Dan.
he
Let's go.
goes, "You won me. Let's go."
You won me. Let's go. We're
Let's
going.
go,
We're
let's
going
go.
to Chippendales. Get
Like-
your socks.
like-
Get your socks and shoes. We're going to
He goes
Chippendales.
like this. You won me. What can I say? You won me. Now let's go on our date. We're going to Sizzler, and then after that, we're going to a live performance at Chippendales. Put on your socks.
Where I work.
Put on where
We're
I got.
going to,
I
he's
got-
like, what can I say? You won me. Let's get over. We're going to my job, Chippendales.
I
Get
got-
your shoes on. Get your.
Let's just say I've got an in at Chippendales. P.S. I work there.
He takes it to Chippendales. He's like, "Hi, this is Chip and this is Dale, and I'm Dan. Tonight we're going to be Chip, Dale, and Dan. So just sit back and let us entertain you."
He goes like this. Hi, I'm Dan. He comes out of the closet. He goes, "Hey, I'm Dan. You just won me."
That's all he says. "Hey, I'm Dan. You just won me."
Yeah.
It's just like, "Oh, hey, Dan. Want to go to Chippendales?" he's like some kind of valley boy. So, do you want to go to Chippendales?
I mean, hold on a second. I mean, Frank
what?
says he found the poster, but we'll have Chicken Jessica delve into that. Who's not here right now? But instead, we have Dan. Dan, can you help us out? Yeah, sure. What do you need? You need some passes to Chippendales? I've got an in there.
I've got some $15 off coupons for Chippendales. on
Let's
Tuesday night.
just say I've got an in at Chippendales.
We're doing Sizzler
work
night at Chippendales. If you want to jump
Okay.
in, we're gonna
Actually, we're doing pizza night we're doing Chippendales parent.
Pizza
We're
night.
doing the Chippendales Parent Association at Pizza Hut at Sizzler. We're all getting together at Sizzler for the Chippendales Parent Association.
If you jump into Chippendales on Tuesday nights, we give free Pizza Hut for everybody that comes before 8. That includes you, Janice. That's her name. Her name is Janice. I'm just guessing.
I want to see the room more because I want
She's
to
like,
see
your
where
name is Janice, right? She's like, it's Jamie. He's like, whatever, Jamie.
What if-
just get your shoes on and let's go.
What if it just revealed behind her sitting on the bed was Dan?
Was
you know?
Dan just in a
He goes,
Speedo and a
"Hi, I've been
chinchilla?
sitting here the whole time waiting for you to win me."
What if they knew he was sitting there the whole time waiting for them to win
Right.
him? And that's
It's such a scary
know.
thing, but funny.
well,
Dan's
it's
my
like,
man.
what if you did win that actual guy?
That would be just the ultimate game.
That would be crazy.
That would be a crazy game, you know?
How would they get the guys? I mean, yeah, it's an interesting thought.
All right, carry on.
I'm sorry, we're gonna pop in. We got a possible match on a poster.
Oh, really?
Justin Coleman, Born to Ride. Do you want to check it out? Let's fact check this real quick.
Let's go. Let's do
I
it.
already know the answer. So on the right,
Get that shot. Well, that's fine. I would go one frame back.
I
and-
think it almost looks like a Clockwork Orange or something like that.
no.
To me, it looks like
Why
Siamese
Clockwork
Dream.
Orange is like mostly white.
It looks like a Siamese Dream.
Only in that the blue part looks like the face of Malcolm McDowell to me.
To
and
me,
the
I just
black
think
part
of
is
the
like
back of a
Wait,
girl's.
wait.
It looks like a back of a girl, a little girl.
No, not the far right. I'm talking about the second to right.
That looks like stock. It looks like Go or something like that. It was some movie,
don't
like
know.
a Doug Liman joint or something.
Maybe
like
it's
that.
what is it? Pitbull. It looks like
Apparently,
Bull Pit. Go ahead.
okay, there we go. Okay, so I got all three. So apparently, John Stamos was in a movie called Born to Ride.
Oh, someone got that a long time ago. I saw someone saying that a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay, well,
By the way, I've seen that movie. By the way, I have seen
yeah,
it.
right,
I have. I swear I saw it. I think I saw it.
all right.
Oh.
We could probably see
Oh,
it right
that's
here,
that
side to
one.
side.
Oh my god! It's the
Oh
one on the
my
Look at
left.
that, huh?
god!
That is
Wow.
crazy. Oh my
Wow.
god! That is
Amazing.
crazy.
That is good, huh?
That is
That is
crazy.
amazing.
Whoa!
Wow.
That is so crazy. I can't
That
believe
is
that.
Crazy.
That
That
crazy?
is
It's funny that these
crazy.
producers thought they were disguising in the movie enough, but they were not.
How did you get that? I
I
just
don't
don't
know.
even know how
That's-
you would get that.
how
That's
do you even get that?
crazy.
Can you imagine that somebody watched this commercial and studied it enough to look at those? I mean, like, did the people who made this commercial ever think in a million years that 30 some odd years after they put it out, we would be analyzing what movie?
That's
this is?
nuts, man. So
I
these
thought,
movies.
yeah, I thought that
these-
poster on the right was Lonely Guy, but I was wrong.
Wait, these movies came out in '92. If we just look, can you pull up Google Images and just do movie posters from 1992? Maybe we can find it. You know. Or just give me a
Sure.
list of movies from '92. I can tell you.
I
what
mean,
it
there's
is.
so many.
No, there's not
But I
that
don't
many
even
movies.
think-
There's probably 100
is-
movies or something.
Is
you know?
Point Break even? Are these movies even 92?
They
The
must have
ones,
been.
the ones that they have, you know?
I think I've seen that John Stamos movie though. I think
Hmm.
91. I think.
Yeah, I'll try 91. I'm just looking myself, but
Well,
let's
show
see
us. Show it to us. Give it to us.
what
Got kind of a low view count on this tonight's episode. You know.
are you talking about?
Well, we usually are in the 80s. You know. We usually
Okay.
we get hit 90 recently. You know.
Well, first of all, I was going to say this guy from California Dreams is what the other guy I thought looked like.
Oh yeah,
If you go to
Oh yeah.
It's street
this fool,
Right.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
Who
the
does that
outfit
remind me of?
certainly is
Wow,
there.
definitely. Yeah.
important.
Okay, so I'll do my Google search here. How do I do this? Not share all my information. Here we go.
Hey, I'm down. Hey, I'm down. I've been waiting for you to win me. Been in the closet the last couple weeks, and
It's like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
Dan the man.
I'm
I look
sorry.
younger in that
Yeah.
picture, but it's been
hey,
a few
I'm
years.
Dan. Hey, I'm Dan, your man.
I'm Dan, your man, and yes, I am
It's like
overage.
yeah. He goes, yeah. He's like, I'm Dan, your man. Hi, I'm Dan, your man, and I am overage. You just won me. I've been in the closet for the last couple weeks. I'm starving. Let's go to Sizzler.
He's like, now that you won, we have to go in the closet together for 7 minutes, and it will be awkward. So get ready.
It will be awkward because 1, I'm overage. 2, you're not.
3, I'm wearing a Speedo and just a chinchilla.
I like Speedo and just a chinchilla.
Exactly.
I'm not seeing this other
Oh
one.
my god. Oh wait, what about that one with the white guy? Middle, bottom,
The Hard Way with James Woods and
Whatever that
Mike
is.
Fox.
white hat, white
Mike
shirt,
Fox.
white hat, white shirt, left hand side of the poster. Other side has a purple.
No,
kind of
okay.
shirt.
First of all,
You know what it
this,
kind of looks like? It looks like that still from whatever that movie is right there. That one with the guy with the hat, white hat, right there.
I just was saying that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
this-
that's not a movie
that's
poster.
not De Niro.
Oh, see,
Cape
that's what I
Fear.
thought that was. I thought it was that.
Well, maybe it's Cape Fear.
People keep
Maybe
saying
it's Cape
Father of the Bride, so let's just get that
Oh,
over
really?
with.
What about Parenthood?
I think it could be maybe Cape Fear.
It's not Cape Fear.
Oh,
No,
thank
because
you.
there's
And
a
then
there's
you have
a-
Father of the
Oh wait,
Bride.
is it
no,
Father
no.
of
There's
the
a whole ass sidewalk. What? Look.
It's
Yeah,
No,
there's a
Is it
whole
is it
outside
Father of the Bride? It could be.
No, look. There's a whole. I thought it was Lonely Guy because it's very similar, or The Rainmaker.
Look,
Sorry.
number one Cuban fan. Number one Cuba fan.
It does look like it says I
Oh,
am
is it
Cuba.
My Girl?
There, you see,
Wait,
it's a whole like
Oh, yeah.
sidewalk kind of situation.
Sidewalk.
Wait,
Who's it? My
is
Blue
that a
Heaven?
sidewalk?
Maybe My Blue
That's
Heaven.
what okay, that's something like what I was thinking. Something along the lines of like Cocoon or My Blue Heaven or
Oh,
something
it
like
looks.
that.
It's close to. It's not What About Bob, but we can look at that. I thought it was that.
What about Bob is later, right?
And no, because it's mostly white background. What About Bob? With the big.
Well,
text.
maybe we
See?
should delve into this more later.
No, this is the show now. So.
Can you look up
uh,
Parenthood?
Uh,
Just to I know it's probably not that, but maybe.
Parenthood, I don't think.
I feel like that might have had a white backdrop.
yeah, it
Oh,
does.
see,
but
it
it's not-
does.
no, but
No,
this
that
has
ain't
a
it.
whole sidewalk.
Right, it has a whole
I don't know what
Yeah.
sidewalk you're talking about here. You know,
How about Cocoon? Can we look up Cocoon?
It's no Cocoon's mostly
Cocoon. That is
black.
from the.
Oh right, no,
early-
that's dark.
Yeah.
It's
That's
dark.
yeah,
Never
That's
mind.
so much earlier. They
dark.
wouldn't have had a
Okay, you're right,
cocoon.
you're right.
poster.
Okay,
Never
if
mind,
you look
forget
if
it.
you look at it
How about
now,
Cocoon
you see how
2?
it's like a sidewalk and someone's standing on.
Maybe-
There's like a yard on the right side or something.
I see a
Wait,
yard.
how about Cocoon 2, the new batch?
Well, there is a
It's not-
cocoon
wait,
too. Yeah.
Let's-
But it's not
I
called
didn't
the
see
new
it
batch.
sidewalk. I saw it. Maybe I'm not. It's not Silence of the Lambs. I know what that. That's a close up of a face, of her face.
What does this mean? I'm not. This JJ Binks. Who's JJ Binks?
I don't know.
Jar Jar.
Oh, you're right. Jar Jar Binks. You're right.
What?
Wait, the blurry sidewalk looks like Jar Jar Binks. Oh, that's funny.
Jar Jar
Hmm.
Binks is from,
I know what that is, but I didn't know what JJ Binks was. I thought that was like. That's kind of funny, actually, to call Jar Jar Binks JJ Binks.
that happens a lot.
Anyways, I don't know. You want to finish this out then?
Yeah.
All right.
I really want to nail that that poster though, but go on.
Are people thinking that it looks like the back of a bride?
You know what, I gotta say,
Kind
I think that these silhouettes of the guys looks really cool. You know, or they're just like these black figures with
Right.
but the clothes are not silhouetted. That's neat. I think that's a cool design. I think.
A hunk is a hunk. A hunk is a hunk of hunk of hunk. Okay, keep going.
A punk.
See you later, guys. It's Dan. Dan, my man.
You're right. I really like you.
No, he's like, you're right. I am a man,
Dream phone.
and I am overage.
and I'm over 18 years old. My social. My name is
actually,
Dan.
I'm actually over 35, but don't worry about it. We're gonna.
My name is Dan. I'm reading for the part of Dan. My name is Dan. I'm reading for the part of man, and I'm over 18 years old. And I'm
Oh my God.
I'm with Sunshine Casting or something like that. You know,
So,
you know what
on
I
the
mean? Like,
bottom, yes. Look, the bottom says Dream Phone is not a real phone and cannot be used with any phone network. At first glance, I thought it said Cream Phone. It's not a real phone. And cannot be creamed with any phone. Never mind.
cream phone. Dream phone. All
Wow.
right.
That was
on
a
some more?
classic. though.
Carry on some more.
The hot electronic talking phone game.
It's for you.
Oh, pause it. I had a really good idea just now. Look at that last shot. Imagine if Dan's
Oh,
kind
the
of
backdrop
image
and the
was
silhouette.
behind the one of those curtains. You know what I mean? You can sort of see
Right.
him, and it's
Oh my
kind of like
God. Some
you
sort of
know,
silhouette
three
of a
men
man.
and a baby or something like that. You know?
Well, look at the silhouette in the back. What is that? Is that supposed to be plants or something, or is it
Yeah, I think
Dan's
so. Or
decrepit
maybe
body?
it's Dan's.
Dan's withering old body. He's actually like 85 or 90, and he's really
It's the ghost of
he
Dan.
lost some limbs or something.
But what are those things called? The giblets. It's his giblets. You know,
Oh, his giblets, right? It's his
You know,
innards.
it's his innards or whatever. It's the
It
giblets.
also,
you know?
actually, it does kind of look like a carnivorous plant silhouette, to be honest.
It looks like kind of the innards. You know, I think. You
Well,
know
it's
what I mean?
weird because it doesn't look like a tree, or it doesn't look like flowers per se. It looks actually a bit weird, like a dark demon. Actually,
Looks like some sort of kidney stone. I mean, not a kidney stone.
Okay, I see a kidney stone on the
kidney.
left.
It looks like a
But
kidney. I mean, a
that thing in
kidney.
the middle silhouette looks like it has 2 weird holes for eyes, and it's
It
like
looks like a
weird dark
ghost.
yes. Not just a ghost. No, it almost looks like one
Actually,
of those
as someone said,
night terror kind of people.
well, Bryce said, I see 3 ghosts. I think you're right. They all look like ghosts. One of them looks like a hooded ghost, you know?
Yeah,
The
the
one in
middle one.
the middle one, and then the left
Right.
one looks more like a fairy ghost, or like a more
Oh, something like
spryly,
that.
floaty ghost with those things sticking out our limbs, with it's sort of a female ghost. And then the one on the right is
No.
sort of a fisher ghost.
Something like the Fisher ghost? Yeah, maybe.
It does look like a clan member too, maybe,
Right, a clan member, I suppose you could say, in the middle. No,
know
you know
what's
what it
funny?
looks like? It looks like that neighborhood watch guy.
I just had a thought.
You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe ghosts are just dead Ku Klux Klan members, you know what I mean?
Perhaps, but most ghosts don't have pointy heads.
Hmm.
Pointy hats, I think.
All right, that's true.
That is weird to have that back there. What is that supposed to be?
I think they're supposed to be, it's wind chimes and stuff or something like that. I think it's supposed to be a mobile that's outside or something
It
like
is a
that.
kidney bean of sorts and other things.
It looks like
Right.
some sort of kidney bean. Okay,
Right, some
carry
sort
on.
of kidney bean with like some weird things like mucus hanging off of it or something. All right, keep cruising.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we're gonna do some more stuff, guys. Hang out with us. It'll be fun. I think. I don't know. Just join us. There's a join button at the bottom of the screen. You see where it is, don't you? Sometimes people can't find it. You got to see it's under the video. You say join, and then you just do that. Join us. You can see the after show debriefs in the playlist called. Just don't even bother going to videos or going to live. Just go to the playlist that says the Chicken Coop on this channel, and you can go see all the previous ones there. There's a link to the debrief we're going to go to in just a moment in the description of the video, and we're going to see you there in a little bit. Thank you to Jason Odd, who had been doing the clips for us. Weird Artifacts is his band, so check out Weird Artifacts on YouTube or Bandcamp or wherever you listen to music. Weird Artifacts, and you can see those clips on Chicken Coop Show on YouTube. This is its own YouTube channel, or that's the Instagram account, Chicken Coop Show. TikTok as well. Thank you to Gemma and Cami for their help with those accounts. Okay. And check out Foxtails Brigade. That's Laura's band. And check out the latest season of Pound House, which is on you guys know, it's on this channel, Go to the playlist for Pound House. And see you next week. That'll be the last show of the year next week, okay? Because we're not going to do Christmas or New Year's, so last show of the year. Next, it's a big blowout. You know what I mean?
No, but there will be a special little Christmas program of sorts a few days after Christmas, featuring members of Chicken Coop and other such things. So look out for that.
This is funny. This comment. Check out those movies from the posters. By the way, you know what? I do have a band related thing to promote. Is that maybe 10 years ago or something, I made a CD of 10 Christmas songs for my mom as a Christmas gift one year. And, every year, and on piano. Okay. And, they're kind of jazzy kind of covers or whatever. They're just covers. I mean, they're nothing special really, but it's called Christmas Piano, Brent Weinbach. Look it up. It's available on whatever any outlet,
Hey.
And I was saying, after several years of that, Laura's husband said, you should just put this out, because my mom would play it at our family get-togethers every Christmas.
It's really good.
And
it's one of the better Christmas albums.
Laura's husband says, you should put that out, And I said, oh, okay, I guess. And so I did. And there you go. So you can go get that. It's short. It's a really short album. It's 10 songs, but it's about 20 minutes long or something like that. But, it's a little something that you might want to be. And you know what? While you're at it, Chainsaw Rosaries kind of got the right idea. I did a cover of, it's kind of a parody of, what's that bell? Carol of the Bells. But it's called Carol of the Balls. Okay, you can check that out on this YouTube channel here. Yeah.
Hey, if we're talking about past Christmas releases over here, you may as well check out Foxtails Brigade.
Laura's got maybe at
I
least
have a
three
lot of
different
Christmas songs.
at least 3 different original Christmas songs.
Right. But one of the ones that does get some you know, some claim is one that I wrote called I'm Not Really in the Christmas Mood This Year. It's a kind of in the style of a classic, you know, jazz standard Christmas type of song. And then you should check that out, and also check out Winter's Feet, which is
Great.
more of a Foxtails Brigade original
Great
style,
piece.
kind of weird.
Really good. That's I think that's my favorite of your Christmas songs is Winter's
Oh,
Feet.
thanks.
Really good song. Laura's really good. I mean,
Oh.
she's a really good songwriter and musician. She's just really
Thank you.
great. Yeah.
And then
And Unfairness Awareness is a Christmas song.
and
that-
Brent directed the music video for that song that came out a while back.
Yeah,
called
and I
Unfairness
did.
Awareness. That's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
And it has a video to go with it, directed by Brent Weinbach.
Yeah, and well, you know, art direction by Laura Weinbach, you know.
Yeah.
Laura made all the stuff in there. There's a robot in there. Laura made that and stuff. And
yeah,
check that out.
It's
Unfairness Awareness, you know.
Yeah.
And,
but hey, there's a lot of stuff to check out on the.
I mean, look,
oh,
I'm
hey,
not-
you want to see another Christmas jam that's not an original? My Favorite Things.
Oh yeah,
classic
Laura does a
Christmas
unique
song
cover
that
of
I
that.
did
Very
with-
unique, creepy cover of My Favorite Things.
And that I did do the art direction for that video too. I really
That's
recommend
amazing,
that
and
one.
that's
Check
amazing.
That one out.
Yeah, that's amazing. And who directed that? Your husband Anton?
Yes.
Yeah, very
Yes,
good.
I would say he directed it.
Yeah, very good. And so lots of stuff to check out. We're going to see you in the after show debrief, and Michael's going to be joining us. Michael Lawrence, who is the new member, and we really got to make it good for Michael Lawrence. So the heat is on. Okay, Michael.
Okay, Michael.
Okay.
Thank
Michael.
you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you for being our friend. Thank you, Michael, for being our friend. From one Michael to another. Welcome.
From one Michael to another. Thank you.
From one Michael to another. Welcome to our family.
From one
Okay.
Michael to another. Welcome to our coop.
Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Michael, and we'd like to welcome all the new Michaels that are here. Oh, okay. Wait a second. I mean, Chicken Jessica just full on left. I think on accident, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Okay, he's back actually. Welcome, Chicken Jessica. All right, let's go to the after show debrief. Check out. There's a Discord if you want to join that. That's in the description. But we'll see you in the after show debrief. We'll see you, Michael. See you in a bit. See everybody else too.
Bye.
Oh, I'm Brent. Laura.
I'm Laura.
Brent Weinbach. Laura Weinbach. The Chicken Coop. That's the show. Thank you to Chicken Jessica for his help behind the scenes. Thank you. Goodbye.